So as I promised in my previous review guys for this Vomero 18, in today's video we're gonna have a look at the next tier up from this category, which will be the Nike Vomero Plus. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. As I said earlier, in today's video we're gonna have a look at the next tier up coming from the Vomero lineup, and this one will be for the Vomero Plus, which dropped at the start of August, at least here in the UK. So let's go ahead and start with the box, which as the previous one will come in this orange color, which will have this big Nike swoosh here on top of the lid. Nothing special here, so let's just go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at this very impressive release coming from Nike, and this one will be for the Vomero Plus. So as I mentioned in my previous review guys, Nike has brought us 3 new categories for road running shoes. So we have the Structure, we have the Pegasus, and also the Vomero. So in my previous video I reviewed the basic Vomero 18, which I need to admit that I was quite impressed with it. Even though that colorway didn't make it justice, I felt that the overall build and comfort and how that one feels for the retail price which comes at, it's actually a great deal on the market. Shortly after we also received the next tier up, which will be the today's pair, which is called the Vomero Plus. So this one dropped at the start of August, at least here in the UK, for the retail price of £155, which will be around 50 to 20 pounds more than the basic Vomero 18. And this one will bring I would say a totally different shoe. To be honest, if it didn't have the same design for the midsole, you wouldn't say that these ones are the same at all. So yeah, the upper will be completely changed, different materials, different breathability, but the biggest difference will be the midsole, which this time will have just a ZoomX for the whole stack. The Vomero 18 will have a mix of React-X and ZoomX, which to be honest in my opinion made it feel a bit more stable than this Vomero Plus. Nevertheless, I really feel that this one is taking over from the Nike Invincible Run 3, which in the last couple of years just got new colorways. Nevertheless, this one is available right now in at least 5 or 6 colorways on the Nike website. On other platforms you have also other colorways as well. I would say that for £155 or around $165 US, this one is a proper runner shoe. But again, if you want to just have like a daily runner, I think that the basic Vomero 18 it's gonna be a bit more stable and also cheaper. So yeah, you have where to choose from at this moment, and later on this year we're also gonna receive the higher tier for the Vomero, which is called the Premium. That one looks in my opinion really nice, and I can't wait for it to drop. Until then, let's go ahead and also do a small breakdown of this brand new Nike Vomero Plus. So as I said earlier, for this upper we're gonna have a really nice mesh material, which will come in this white color. So this one will have this engineered mesh, which will be different as you go towards the lacing system. This one is also a bit see-through, and it will reveal this Nike swoosh here on top of the Tobo section. So this one in my opinion feels a bit more breathable than the Vomero 18, and it will still have this fused material here on top of the turbo section and also at the front, where it's also gonna have this reflective materials. Then in the midfoot, as expected, we're also gonna have these Nike swooshes, which on the lateral side will be a bit bigger than on the medial side. This will also have the border reflective as well, at least for the lateral side, while for the medial side it will be completely reflective. Then at the back we're also gonna have this see-through pull tab, which will have the Nike running lettering on top, and just beneath it we're gonna have again some reflective material. Then for the actual lacing system, guys, we're gonna have some fused material, some pouch out holes at the top, and the lacing system is actually made out of the same flywire as the Vomero 18, which this time will be tucked down underneath the side walls. So this one will keep in place these flat white laces, and underneath these laces we're gonna have a slightly more padded tongue than the Vomero 18, which will have the same mesh material at the bottom half of the tongue, but the top part will have a different material which feels nice to the touch. And this one also keep in place this Nike Run Vomero Plus tag, which looks quite nice. So going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one you can see that we won't have a gusseted tongue anymore as the Vomero 18. This one also feels to have a bit more padding inside, which will also be the case for the back part as well. So this one for sure will keep your foot better in place than the Vomero 18s. And also at the bottom, guys, for this one we're gonna have this time an Ortholite foam insole. This one will come in an orange color. It will also have this arch support as well. And at the heel section we're gonna have some different writings for each shoe. So now, guys, we can go to this rather high midsole, which this time will be a complete Zoom X, which is quite noticeable straight out of the box. This one is a bit lighter, and even though it's higher, it is actually quite comfortable. But in my opinion, this one is a bit unstable. And even though this one feels quite high, it's not as high as it actually looks. These side walls will actually wrap slightly the upper, but given that this one is a pair of running shoes, I really feel that the energy return from this one is considerably higher. And in my opinion, I feel that this one feels like the Nike Invincible Run range, but maybe slightly improved. So yeah, most definitely this one is very comfortable and also quite lightweight, but as I said earlier, it's a bit unstable. So now, guys, we can finish with this very nice looking rubber outsole, which as you can see will cover most of this Zoom X material. This one will still have this waffle pattern on both the orange and the black bead. Here at the front we're also gonna have this very nice Nike swoosh, which is also reflective, but at least comparing with the Vomero 18, this one covers most of this length of the outsole, so for sure the Zoom X will be protected a bit more. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for me, as I have a skinny feet, for this one I went with a half size down, and this one fits me just fine. But I would say that if you have normal feet, you can just stay with your true to size, and just in case you have wide feet, maybe you'll consider going with a half size up. So overall, guys, this latest release coming from Nike for this Vomero Plus, in my opinion, it's a big step up comparing with the normal Vomero 18, which dropped at the start of the year, where we're gonna have a totally different upper with nicer material. The lacing system is not that changed. We're also gonna have a slightly more padding for this tongue, which shouldn't affect too much, but for sure this higher stack of midsole, which this time will be a full Zoom X, will make a big difference. This one will be a bit lighter and more responsive, as it's actually advertised even on the shoe and also on the website with tune for maximum cushioning. But as I said earlier, this Zoom X is a bit more unstable. This one for a pair of running shoes, which comes at 155 pounds or 165 US dollars, it's actually quite a good pair out there. and I really feel that, as I said earlier, this one is replacing the Invincible Run range, which in the last couple of years just received new colorways. So yeah, for now I would say that this one is a good option out there for proper runners. But yeah, we have more options now coming from Nike, and in case you are not still decided, in the next couple of days I will actually drop a review between this new Vomero Plus and the Vomero 18 and show you exactly what differences and similarities are for these two coming from the same category. So yeah guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this latest release coming from Nike for the Vomero Plus. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!